Hello, and thanks for joining us today. My name is Ray Hutchins. I'm the managing partner at CyberCecurity LLC and turnkey cybersecurity and privacy solutions, two cybersecurity firms. And with me today in the interview that we have here is my partner, Mitch Tanenbaum, who is our Chief Information Security Officer and our company's expert witness. Mitch?
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching today. Hopefully it'll be useful and informative in helping you figure out whether we're the right company for you.
So let's get right to it. First things first, Mitch, what I want to do is I want to validate your credentials with respect to the various domains. And by domains, I mean areas of bodies of knowledge like information technology, risk, cybersecurity, compliance. These are all the different domains that go together and that a cybersecurity expert witness must have mastery over. Can you tell us how you've developed this domain skill set in your own self?
Sure. Thanks for asking the question, Ray. I think part of it is just that I've been in the industry for 35 plus years, so that helps. But a lot of times you'll see IT folks or expert witnesses who have a very narrow focus. Their focus is just networking or just disaster recovery or just compliance. Whereas my background is extremely broad. I started out as a programmer building real-time command and control systems for the Defense Department. I've managed IT networks. I've built data centers, and more recently, we have helped companies manage cyber risk. So everything that we do is based on managing risk, mitigating risk. You can never eliminate risk. Managing the governance, building a good governance infrastructure, and complying with the laws and regulations on a regular basis. We're asked to review contracts, so we're very familiar with contracts. I used to be a defense contractor, cleared defense contractor, was the facility security officer, and so I got to review the federal acquisition regulations and the defense FAR supplement. So we understand that part. And lastly, and probably even most importantly, we always are communicating with executive management and oftentimes boards of directors, and we have to be able to communicate in a way that a non-technical audience can understand a super technical subject. And if we're not successful at that, then we've failed in our mission.
And the first step in that, Mitch, is when one of these situations comes up, it invariably is very complicated, lots of players, lots of issues. And I have watched Mitch. Now, I myself could not serve as an expert witness. I just don't have the mental horsepower for it. Mitch, his mind works more like Elon Musk's does. He's got the ability to absorb a lot of information, process it in his professional area, and then deliver on it. And when I see these cases come in, they've got just tons of documents, tons of things that have to be organized, might not even be organized properly in the IT and risk side of the conversation. So Mitch has got to go through them, organize them, understand what's in there, and go down to the key points. He's got to find the key points to help whoever we're helping not step on any landmines or whatnot. Mitch?
That's really important, right? One of the things we have to do in preparation is we're reading a huge trove of documents, sometimes that have been accumulated depending on how long the lawsuit has been going on for years, literally, and synthesize that in a way that we can very quickly understand what the key facts are, and we can advise our client law firm, well, here's a potential landmine that you ought to avoid. You need to make sure you steer around it, and then we need to have a plan. If the other side brings it up, then how are we going to go respond to that? That's really a critical component of things.
It is indeed. Okay, so the viewer, thank you for coming in and watching this short presentation. I hope we've given you an insight into this remarkable human being and his mind. He can be your expert witness. This can be the person on your team. If you want to know more, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you.
Thanks.